Welcome back. You're listening to He Said, She Said here on KHTS AM 1220. I hope you're enjoying today's little learning about each other, and I thought
it was a good idea.
You don't think too hard next time.
We have to give a shout out to the show that's on before us, Financial
We always
Solutions.
do.
Jeff, big shout out to you, buddy. I listen to their shows. Very, very good.
I listen on the way in.
1 to 2, very good.
No, he's on for 2 hours.
On 2 hours.
Yeah.
12 to 2.
Get your
12 to 2.
Get your facts straight.
Yeah. Well, I tune it on at 1. Tune in at 1.
That's because he's eating at 12.
Or do you turn it up at 1?
You turned it.
You turned it. Should we do that story real quick? Because I'm getting made fun of.
Story.
I'm officially old. So
and I'm loving it.
I'm officially old. I went to make a recipe this weekend. I'm not even going to really say what the recipe is, but it did call for a little bit of vanilla vodka and a little chocolate liqueur and then it said #turnt. So I yell upstairs to my husband, honey, what's turnt? And he goes, I don't know. I've never heard of it. And so my 16-year-old son comes up and he looks at the phone.
He's 16 now?
Oh, sorry, 15. Well, the 18-year-old, they fall on the ground laughing at me with all their friends. Oh, and Judy's shaking her head. She doesn't know what turnt is either. Let's see. Justin, do you know what turnt is?
Do you know what #turnt is?
Can you help us out here?
Do you want like an actual definition of this?
Just what you understand.
It means to get yourself pretty pumped up.
Thank you. Okay, that's what the kids told me. Okay, they said, Mom, like if you were ever to go to a club, you get turnt. Okay, anyway, so I got old because I literally...
She was going to go to the store and ask
I thought it went in my
store.
recipe.
This is a recipe?
It was a recipe, but it was a video recipe. It was a video.
At the end, it says
#turnt.
So
I thought I had to put turnt in it.
And I was
It was
so
pretty
excited
bad.
because she's stupid now, like I am.
What words did we have that we don't use anymore?
No, those
I don't
are
even use a word.
acronyms.
It's
Those
an
are
acronym, yes,
It's
it
an
is an
acronym.
Did we have acronyms growing up? I don't think so.
Don't look at me. I didn't grow up with you.
I'm a girl of the 60s. I don't remember a whole lot back then.
Okay, so let's let's get back to what the show's about. So what we are going to talk about is the key to happiness. And, Coach, that could just be a good round of golf for you.
Golf, golf doesn't make me happy. What it does is it...
What makes you happy?
Ice cream.
Dinner.
Food.
No, not food. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
If I could sit by myself, nobody's around, but then I get guilty halfway into the half.
But if there were no calories, you'd be happy.
Oh my God! If there's no calories, I'd have it 3 times.
Yeah.
8
You probably
times a day.
wouldn't like it.
Okay, so ice cream, though, isn't the key.
I still like
to...
you. What?
Who you talking? He's got shades on. I can't tell who he's looking at. You like?
So what is the key? What do you feel? And anyway,
I
Judy,
think,
Ellen.
to me, I don't understand. Like I said before, we went to break, love or some of these words. I think if you're fulfilled, if you feel that there's value in your life, like you're a great mother, so you send your kids off, they're fed properly at breakfast in the morning. These are kids that love you and you love them, and so there's a fulfillment. I think when you.
But is it fulfillment about doing for others? I mean.
Well, I think Coach is actually on the right track.
Of course you
again.
do.
Of course.
Well, no, I like where he's going. He hasn't finished yet, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
So
ahead.
I just thank you, Judy. Thank you, honey. That's how I feel. I just feel like I always wanted to be a great father, so I don't have any regrets about, when they start pounding the nails. I'm not going to be yelling, "Give me one more week" or "Give me one more."
The key to your happiness was
Minimizing your regrets and
okay.
feeling fulfilled.
I like that.
And feeling
minimizing
fulfilled.
your regrets.
Yeah.
Okay, Ellen, key to your happiness?
Wow. I think women tend to feel happiness when they do for others.
Okay.
And I think it's a female thing, but the older I get, the less I want to go there. And for me now, happiness is me in my life and what I'm doing. I think that I've kind of
being in the moment.
But Cosmo makes you happy.
Cosmos make me happy.
There you go.
A loaf of warm bread and butter with a bottle of wine makes me happy. So I'm not even being in the moment, but appreciating the present. That makes me happy.
Justin,
You're just
look
happy
up,
to be alive.
Justin, look up Santa Clarita AAA. See when they're starting.
It's just AA, honey. It's not the car people. So I think for me now in my life, I think I've accomplished.
Alcoholics Anonymous of America.
I think I've accomplished. Will you be quiet?
Okay.
AAA battery.
That does not make me happy.
Okay, coach.
Well, make a face into the camera here.
Okay, I'm going to ask Judy. I'm going to stop you over there. You're going to the auto club after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a roadmap out of here.
All right, Judy. What is the key to your happiness?
Oh, I think that kind of combining what Ron and Ellen said, as far as, if you can wake up in the morning, or by the end of the day, that
Just
you
waking up in the morning period.
Yeah. Getting
that makes
out of
me
bed,
pretty
being
happy.
able to get out of bed. Feeling like at the end of the day, of course, with a glass of wine,
Of
and like
course.
you said, some brie and bread or something.
Celebratory moments.
Just thinking about your life and thinking, the blessings that you've had in your life, the things that you've been able to, things that I've been able to see in the world. Like Ron said, and feeling
Minimizing your regrets, feeling fulfilled.
Well, not minimizing regrets, because regrets help you to grow. I mean,
good one.
As long as,
you're supposed to learn from those.
We all have regrets.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us live a life without regrets. None of
Right.
us. It's what you do with them.
So you guys told me you guys wanted to talk about this day, so I did go look at read some books. Me.
Read some books,
No.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Experts.
All off the internet, just those clips.
All the professionals.
But you guys you're hitting the nail on the head, but one of the things that most psychiatrists, psychologists actually say is that it is, the 4 top ones is being comfortable with who you are and self-acceptance right now in what you're doing. That is one of the keys to happiness. Being accomplished, and accepting your accomplishments.
And I think that's different for everybody. Everybody's
Yes.
accomplishments.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you and I were having a discussion the other night because you were going to see an old friend, and I had recently hooked up on Facebook with some high school people, and I was thinking to myself, how cool it would be if I could put it out there that, I was a doctor, a lawyer,
But at that moment, you didn't understand your own success.
Correct.
So you are, you've owned your own business for how many years? You're on KHTS, you're here with us, you're an
that's
amazing
true.
mom, grandma.
And not every doctor and lawyer is successful.
Or happy.
I understand.
Or happy.
Or happy, yeah.
But that's a thing in your brain that kind of turns around.
Well, I talk about that I get interviewed on radio shows a lot, and I talk about this. I have this thing called the Mentor Show, and I think, people, just like you said, we get askew. We think growing up being a doctor, a lawyer, an Indian chief is the epitome of success or happiness. It's not. It's not.
And I agree that intellectually you're absolutely right. I hate to say that, but you're right.
Well, it goes back to part of being happy is not comparing yourself to a dream, a fantasy, or to somebody else, even that you know. So,
Wow, that's big, Robin.
thank you.
Well, stop here
That's what
about dreams,
happens
because
when
I have a
you read
dream
6
about
books.
me and Kate Upton. What's going on here?
It's a fantasy and a
That's
dream.
a fantasy.
Oh.
That's not going to be the key to your happiness unless you have that dream every night.
Almost every night.
or who's that? Oh, so you've given
Wait,
us a
what
gal
about-
on Fox News?
Yeah.
So can you actually experience happiness without having experienced
Megan and I are taking a
sorrow?
break
Will
right
you
now.
quiet?
Hey,
yourself?
Judy asked.
Oh.
Then it's okay. No.
Sorry, Elle.
Can you experience happiness without having experienced great sorrow?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
What if you don't know what sorrow is and you've just been a happy person all your life? I've always told you that it's one of the things. I have experienced great sorrow. I have experienced hardships, but innately I am a happy person.
But is happiness? Does it relate to sorrow? I mean, if
knowing what the difference is.
having experienced the sorrow and being able to understand what true happiness for you is. I mean, can you have one without the other?
No, I don't think you can, only because, you can have a person who is going through life and And to us, they could be just someone who is so miserable to be around and everything else. But this person thinks they're okay. And they think, oh, yeah, I'm happy. I've got this, And to them, that's happiness. But they don't know, to me, unless you have gone through something, some sort of trial in your life. It doesn't matter whether it's a death or something like that. But something in your life where it makes you take a step back and go, wow, at that time in my life, that's when I was truly happy, and I don't realize that until now what's happening.
I think it's a DNA thing. I really believe that we're all born with this certainty of DNA. Like your daughter is happy, thank God. I mean, she's just being around her, being around you. So
it's just because you're a grandpa.
her.
Yeah, that's because you're a grandpa.
But she is innately happy.
And so am I.
Yeah.
But it's DNA. You guys came out of the womb being happy. Do you think your sister's a happy person? No.
I do.
Really?
I do.
Can't answer.
But here we go. It's a different happiness than you see. You want to gauge people's happiness on your own standard.
Of your
You can't
opinion.
do that.
Yeah.
She's very happy.
Good point.
She's extremely happy. She's fulfilled with her career.
You know what I decided? What would make me happy? And it's not the key to my happiness, and I think I think a lot of people would probably agree with this. It would be nice once in a while, maybe like that invisible or dream day, to sit back, breathe, watch and observe, and be fulfilled with what's around you instead of the racing and the thinking. I think that would be one of a key to happiness would be to actually taking a step back and being able to watch life.
And I think
Yeah.
that takes practice.
I think it also takes age too. I mean, at your
Practice and
age, you're going pretty quick. At our age,
yeah.
we're going a little bit.
We're trying to slow it down.
No, but we're able to observe a little bit more and enjoy the day a little bit more.
Well,
I think we have to
my
think
favorite
about
thing
it.
is to watch people. I mean, if I'm like at an airport or if I'm at a mall or something and I'm sitting down and everything, I do observe people, and you can tell a lot of what's going on in people's lives by the way they're walking, by their interaction with someone else that they're with, by like I said, you can tell a lot about. You can look at it and say, oh, well, that person looks happy, but then again, they may have so much going on in their life that is not making them
Perception.
happy. That's who they.
People put out a
perception.
perception.
Partly DNA. That's who they are.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if happy, when I said DNA, I'm not sure happy is the right description.
Has never liked that word. You've never liked that word.
Robin, you have a great energy. Your daughter
you.
has a great energy. Your mother has a great energy. So is that happy? So other people see that energy, and if
Do they translate it into they must be happy?
But see, I always don't share this the energy that I have when I'm around you guys. I don't share this energy around everyone. So maybe, I mean, you guys, sorry to use the word, coach, but you guys make me happy. I enjoy being around you guys. So it's a different energy than when I'm with you guys than it might be some sports moms that are yelling and I'm tired of listening to them at the baseball game.
I think,
But that translates
And
back to other
that's
people
nice.
making you happy versus
No,
what
I didn't say that.
internally?
No, I just said my energy might not come out
energy.
there.
Okay. Because the older I get, the more I realize that happiness is so internal.
Well, then you should have already realized it all.
No, but what Robin's saying, I agree with it. If you're hanging around...
You're trying to say you're old.
I think.
No,
Yeah.
but
Daily.
This goes to peer group. This goes to who you hang with. If you're hanging
Those are choices.
right? If you're hanging with positive people who have good energy, that's going to work. That's going to work for you. It has to rub off. There has to be a reflection.
Yes, it does.
There's a reflection there.
Well, and I think that helps fill the key to what this
To
whole
your-
question is, the key to your happiness. When you are surrounded with people that make you happy,
That love
Positive
you,
energy.
support you, believe in you. Well, okay. There's
Or
a
fun.
question.
yeah.
You know?
Or just plain fun. Pop.
Yeah.
Can you embrace happiness as an adult if you didn't experience it as a child?
Yes. I think everything is learned. I think you can learn to be happy. Everything is learned. I think you can learn to be happy. Yeah, I think.
So if you didn't learn about happiness as a kid, somehow you can learn it as an adult?
Right. I was not
agree.
happy as a kid. No, I can't even remember happy days. I can't remember anything happy about my childhood, but I'm happy as an adult. I'm very happy, according to what people think is happy, But I wake up with gratitude.
He wakes up happy every morning.
And I wish you did too. It's rough. I sneak out of the house.
Oh, here we.
Oh,
So
no,
same
we say
thing.
this
You
every
cannot
week.
repeat the same thing 400 times.
That's true.
Some people are morning people, and some
There
people
you
are not.
go.
Thank you, Judy.
She's always
Like
got
if
your
you're
back.
tired
Yeah.
and you're ready to go to bed and you're grumpy, then
Yeah, I'm a
other
morning
people
person.
may
And
be,
you're,
hey,
you're more of a
Stan,
night
let's do
person than I
more."
am.
I'm more of
She's a day
Oh, I
person
don't
as she
know.
gets older.
a day person.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
She's got a couple good hours in between.
Waiting for the bus to pick
I'm
us
gonna
up.
get her next Tuesday. You watch out,
That
Miss
was
Robin.
a little bit of a slap, Miss Robin.
Okay, sorry.
Day person.
You're a day person. She is a day
Let's put it
person.
this way: our nights are not as late as they used to be.
There you go. That's okay.
Who went to bed at 8:30 the other night, Robin? You.
I had a long weekend.
Oh,
I had reason.
there's
Hey,
always an excuse.
hey, just
Mine's
because
just age.
Justin's sleeping right
So
now.
you're listening to the
he's
show.
up.
He said, she said. This is what goes on in the
What was it?
backyard. This
He
he
so?
said.
He sells,
He
she
said
sells.
she. He said she said.
No, I have a quick. I'm gonna blast my husband really quick. Do you think he's a happy person?
Don't do that to us.
No, I'm curious because.
So what's that Cub score right now?
Yeah, well, he's not a happy person right now.
I don't think going there, Robin.
Now,
Oh, I should not.
you
do
know
that.
something.
Turn the car around.
It's a great question, and I think that
I'm gonna ask him that when I get
I
home.
think he is a happy person. Everybody shows it
I
differently.
agree with that.
Okay.
I think that he is absolutely a happy person.
Just
He's
because
a-
he's not
I
running
think
around
he's happy
loud
because
like I
he's
am.
married to you and he has an incredible
you
family.
can't
Yeah,
you
I
can't
think
gauge
so.
his happiness based on how you perceive happiness.
Oh, I'm not saying he isn't happy. I'm just saying to a lot of people because he isn't outwardly vocal and emotional, it comes off as like, what's wrong? Is something wrong?
I think he's a very happy person. I think he is. I
Oh,
mean,
he
I
never
know
lets
he
up
is.
on me.
He
Hello?
likes you. You must give him good energy.
yeah.
But your comment, Elle, is right on. I think all of us have a tendency sometimes to look at the outside of the book, and that's not what the inside of the book's
And
all about.
you don't know until you get to know someone. I mean, had
Well,
you asked me that 5 years
that's
ago,
our
I'm
shallow-
not sure I would have been able to answer.
I know he's a very happy person. That's why I was asking you guys because I know his personality comes off very.
And that's the key. It's like personality.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's hysterical. So I'm trying to see
He
where
is
she-
pretty funny.
But our
yeah.
society, as general, is pretty shallow. We make judgments based on what
Quickly.
they look like, and that's not
What
good.
we hear, what
Yeah.
we see.
That's
Yeah.
why bullying is getting so bad now. For our
And that's
kids.
why Donald Trump, just to throw this in, Judy, he is looked at as a clown by some of, and I think the real Donald Trump, we don't see the real Donald Trump. I mean,
who knows who the real Don? There was this question that do you have to be pretty to be popular? And I'd asked Robin that question. She said, yeah. And I thought to
Sad.
myself, that's sad, but Donald Trump is by no means handsome or pretty. And he's super popular, so
I didn't say yes. You had to be pretty to be
Oh,
popular.
he's only
I'd
popular
asked you a real
because
quick question. Do you have
people
to
are
be
upset
good looking to
and
be
he's-
popular? And you said, yeah.
Hey, I was a chubby, ugly little teenager, and I had a ton of friends in high school.
So you really don't then. So
No,
it's
I don't-
personality.
It is.
Okay.
I think it's personality.
I think it's
too.
personality.
I really do.
How you can bring people
I think it's your
towards you instead of
likability
push them
factor.
away.
I think if you have a high likability factor, no matter what you look like, you're going to attract people to you because we like to do business and socialize with people that we enjoy their
because
company.
it makes us happy.
Well, and people like that are more
And-
approachable. You feel more comfortable with people that are
a little more outgoing.
Outgoing, I
It's
have
easy.
kids that
It's a
aren't.
little easier. I will say that it's a
Right.
little
Happy
easier.
Get out
happy
there.
people attract people towards them because
Mm-hmm.
I think innately and inherently we want to be happy. So we gravitate towards those
Right.
that we perceive are happy.
That's why when I'm having a bad day, I don't answer the phone.
That's a smart
Oh,
thing
yeah,
to do, Miss
it
Robin.
is.
So if I text or I call and there's nothing happening, I
I'm not happy
understand.
right now that the Ducks are losing. So I know what unhappy is. Really, I'm miserable. Well, you heard me last night. Nothing made me happy last night.
He was
The
such
Dodgers
a grump.
lost. Yeah.
Dodgers.
Pittsburgh
Louis
has
lost.
a horrible quarterback with this Michael Vick. I mean, I can go on with why I'm irritated.
Don't go there with
Don't
Michael
go there
Vick.
with Judy with
Well,
Michael Vick.
Don't go there with sports.
He still belongs in jail.
Robin is
to
not
me,
a
but-
sports enthusiast.
Robin's doodling on a pad over here, writing my name. Okay. So, Coach, I know when we come back, we'll wrap it up. So we're saying that,
One for the road.
yeah, but everyone's happiness is different. Happy people do bring on happier people.
Yeah. Associate.
And when we come back, I know you'll always give us something awesome.
One
Give us
for the road.
A great one for
Oh,
the
I
road.
got a good one today.
You're listening to He Said, She Said, KHTS, AM 1220. We're back listening. You're listening. I think we're kind of listening. He Said, She Said here on KHTS, AM 1220. I always say, I think during our breaks, we end up having the most fun. I don't know why that is, but, you know, we can...
Because Coach says things that he's not allowed to say.
That's true.
Look who's talking over there.
Yeah.
What, loose lips over here?
Yeah. So, Coach, when we come back, you always give us one for the road.
One for the road. So today we have a lot of SC fans.
I'm sorry for them.
In Southern California, and our show's heard all over the country on this great app, KHTS 1220 app. Download it. It's a great app. So vetting. So here they fire this coach,
For
Sarkisian.
those who do not understand vetting, would you just...
Is that
checking
an old
into
word?
checking into somebody's background, looking at
Background
their,
investigation.
Is it only
yes, it's an investigation.
Background investigation.
vetting?
Yeah.
Investigation. Thank you,
It's an
Robin.
investigation of somebody's
Getting
past, their history.
Okay.
And here you're paying a guy $3 million plus a year.
Did anyone check coaches before we came on?
No.
Okay.
No,
we didn't
and
have to
don't.
check. Okay.
And don't. But I'm not getting paid $3 million a year to be on
This is true.
on this show called He Said, She Said. I'm getting paid something, but not millions.
Smiles. You're getting paid in smiles, honey.
I'm getting paid in smiles.
We
Yeah.
adore you.
So thank you. I adore you too. Vetting. We have to vet people. I wanted to say that in relationships, spend a little bit more time vetting relationships, and you're not going to be disappointed. You're not going to be hurt.
Not true. Oh, I don't think so.
Really?
Oh, no. I
Oh.
mean, people can really surprise you. If you had vetted Tiger Woods, you would have thought he was the best thing since sliced
Not
bread.
really.
He was back then,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
he was.
Yeah, no, he
No,
was.
but he had.
And he went downhill.
Yeah, he had a
I don't
great
think.
family.
I think. Yeah. Do you
upbringing
want to
and-
find out whether they have problems with alcohol or drugs, or
No, but that's okay, good
criminal
point, Elle.
criminal
Good point.
behavior?
I'm just talking.
Okay, let Coach actually tell us what it is he would like to say for one for the road.
Thank you. In the real world, just take your time, pace yourself. That's all. That this one for the road is pace yourself. So if you're like Justin's a young man he's very good-looking young lady. If there's anybody listening,
He is.
right?
He's a cutie.
He's a cutie. So, but Justin, if you meet a young lady,
Investigator is what he's
thank you.
saying.
Vetter.
Yeah,
Better.
better. Yeah, pace yourself. Pace yourself. Take
The
your
relationship
time.
time.
Yeah, take your time.
Google her, check her out, get a private investigator.
I was gonna
Well,
say,
what is
either that or
her
if you
what
know
is
a cop
her
running around.
philosophical approach to life? Right? What does
You
she
wanna
think
know
about?
that?
Well, here.
Isn't that what you're supposed to
take
get-
these questions here and ask those questions.
Aren't you supposed to get to know someone? Okay, vetting would actually be looking into someone ahead
Somebody's
of time.
background.
You want to ask her these questions right there. What is happiness to you? I would ask her if I was redating your mother again.
How about, hi, where'd you live as a kid?
Yeah. Got any hobbies?
Your mother was so attractive. I couldn't. hold it.
What is this was? Ooh, now I look good in the dark and I was attractive.
No, I'm saying when you were a young woman.
I think maybe
You
I
were
should go
ador-
home
you were-
tonight and sleep.
You were adorable.
Okay, I think I'm going to actually wrap up this show with the actual definition of vetting. Make a careful and critical examination of something. Thank you for listening. You are listening to He Said, She
Thanks,
Says.
guys. Thank you,
Tuesdays at
Judy.
2.
Thank you. It was fun.
Try